Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop of the Ravens all set to go, and we are off and running from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Love now, off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. Forced out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Love looking to pass. Hitting this throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to get that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, though. It's 4th down. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Black Ultra. 6, Mega.
Love throwing on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to quickly make the stop here, but it is still enough to make the play on 4th down. A 15-yard gain is going to extend this drive.
And the Packer 1st down.
Love now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Love now to throw. This is on target to Christian Watson. He's going to go out of bounds, give him about 15 before he did so. And that is a Packers first down.
A gain of 15.
All set to go now from the 35.
Packer first down.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, Jacobs. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set. We've got some rough water in the inner harbor, and that means there's some weather on our way here. Let's see how far into this one we can get. It's time for some football here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop of the Ravens all set to go, and we are off and running from Baltimore. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jackson to throw on second. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Has room down the left sideline. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
To number 7, Rashad Bateman. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
They'll run here with Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 7-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Pinned down deep on your own side, Brock. You know what that defense is thinking. They want to stick it to you, but they still found a way to find a little running room there.
You spend quite a bit of time really in training camp, not in season as much, Kate, but in training camp working on this backed up situation. And that's exactly what you want. You want to see the ball matriculate forward, and to do it on the ground, even better.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Lamar back to throw. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Reaches the 40. At the 20.
That's how you do it, big dog.
She's not leaving with AP again. This just seems corny.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Rasheen Ali on the return. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Rasheen Ali on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this. Always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
A 2-yard gain.
Down here, need 8 on the play.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson to throw it. It's another first half mistake.
He can drop
intercepted again.
for free with y'all niggas 24/7. For y'all niggas to put a camera in his face, he be sitting there drooling this shit.
Start the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20.
Boy, you better quit. I'm about to beat that ass.
It's
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Now it's Lamar. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Namdi Matabike. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Ravens 23-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. And they've got some rain to deal with now as well. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And there it is. Touchdown Ravens. Mark Andrews from 23 out. Here's Luke for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Now the weather not affecting him, Brock, as this is up and good. Now lead by 14 points.
14. Ravens nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Western on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So as this drive begins, rain starting to fall. Play action. Here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On second down, Lamar. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 32 yards. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Out of the gun, Henry. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it. I think good things can happen.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Second down now, they need 7. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
And 7 yards to go.
Now Jackson. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. Trey Hendrickson. And that forces 4th down and 16.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4th. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. We've set it downs for him from the 31. The drive begins with Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked it.
Up to the races, middle of the field. Now he's past the 25. Zay Flowers. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
A 6-yard pickup.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's made in the air. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Calais Campbell.
It's a loss of 6.
It's back to 10 now to go on 3rd down.
And 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. This might be a free play for him. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now. Man in motion here. May now to throw on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
May throwing for it. And he's caught. He's got ground. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
Off the play action. May. Trying a little shuffle pass, but a defender's there. Intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Touchdown, Ravens.
So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding.
That's crazy, pick 6 on the other hand. How'd you do that?
They're afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. And it's set a toner.
That one right down the middle. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Henderson to open the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love to dial it up.
This is Cox with daylight at the 40. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that gives the Patriots a 1st down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
May now.
1st down.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this.
He's getting a free touchdown while you tag my live stream.
And he gets set.
I know you see me not on that controller.
8 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. And in. Touchdown, New England. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Going after it by Borregales is up and good. And that ties things at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to set up a Ravens first down. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Here's Jackson to throw. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. Big man showing up the yards. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the... And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third down, and they need to get 10. May looking to throw. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Trying to throw for it with May. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All set to go now from the 35. Trying down the middle with Henry. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Milton Williams making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL welcomes you into the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. These fans flocking to M&T Bank Stadium despite some rain in the forecast. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over. At their own 27-yard line.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Tua sets up to pass it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Inside handoff, Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll go with a push. And I don't think he went much of anywhere. They definitely didn't move the pile. And he's going to be stopped, no gain. They're going to try it again. And I don't think he went much of anywhere. They definitely didn't move the pile. And he's going to be stopped, no gain. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. And the rain, as we expected might happen at some point, has started to fall here. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Ravens, nothing.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our hands. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's the corner. A.J. Terrell getting up and stopping him for a loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Henry. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a second straight play. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
By
Christian Harris drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On play action, here's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's 2nd down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to pass. Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and they make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Henry up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Tua, a final shot before half. Looking middle and finding Branch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own. Line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. We say we use them to start the second half and get us going.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run it again with Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
I think it's a shame these kids ain't seen no freak meets. DC Howard homecoming to wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown, I'm coming. They got grown, start clubbing and doing. We wasn't. When I was young, I only wanted. I only saw the next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess. Things unchanged. Now I want to add an extra zero. Be the hood hero. Turbo mentality.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again to Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Derailing that play from the start was Christian Harris. He got back there and stuck him for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
That's good for a
now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Play action. Now it's Tua. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. A 1st down carry for Henry. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
And that's a nice pickup of the 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Ravens 20, Falcons 14.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Throwing Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Now 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Hey, I'm still going to win, but either way, if I hadn't been doing my tag on my live stream at the beginning of this game, gave you that 14-0 lead, boy, your ass gets smashed. This will be the first touchdown you scored on me, and I've scored 3.
Yep.
Robinson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Tua. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Hey, come on.
Jackson. It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore.
What'd I tell you, boy?
Touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
How about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
Ravens 28, Falcons 21.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt point.
27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll get him a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. A gain of 14.
Tua.
And a Falcon first down.
Branch with a catch. And he's brought down. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. Here's first down.
First down, Falcons.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heat for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Now Tua. Finding London along the sideline. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on themselves. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The first carry for King Henry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
At the 30-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This has been a tough sequence.
Does it glitch sometimes to make you do that spike?
Opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish
Mine does that too.
Early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Forced out left. Take it off. He'll try to get there.
Good play, good play.
Bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that 1st down.
They'll have it. 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up to face 3rd and 5. On the handoff, it's Henry. 1st down and more inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Baltimore. Here's Henry, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 30-yard line.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Got his man at the 6.
Jackson's pass complete to Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points. A little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing him.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And this will wind up being a touchback since the ball was kicked from the 50-yard line. Means the official's going to spot this one at the 20. Bateman is the motion man. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
62 yards.
A big play there for Baltimore. 62 yards. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Jackson going to give it up on the pop pass. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, I think everybody sitting at home says, oh, they could have called that play, right, Mike? I mean, you got Derrick Henry. Just look at him. Is there a mystery of who's going to end up with the ball down here close? I mean, one of the most physically imposing running backs we've seen in the history of the league, and his ability to convert down near the goal line continues on that run.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be taken down to 37. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
1st down, Ravens.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry.
When the offense broke the huddle on the line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Play action now. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
36 yards.
A huge play just before the half. 36 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Flush to his right. This one downfield looking for Henry. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. Back near his goal line, Jackson. That one caught LaJohntay Wester. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
No timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 2 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson now. Flush to his right. Loading up. Launching downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. LaJohntay Wester now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing Jackson. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
On the give, here's Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And a Raven 1st down.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And he's going to take it down to the 35-yard line. In some rhythm, the drive's rolling. There's another 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down.
He'll take off again. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down.
14
Offense rolling right along in this drive. Another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
now it's Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That'll bring up 2nd and long.
Loss of 8 brings up 2nd and 18 at the 29-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards
from the 32-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pick up there of 19 yards. Good for a Raven first down. On the ground, here's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 6. At the
to throw is Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Now he's loose down the right sideline.
Jackson's pass complete to Derrick Henry. Touchdown.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same.
What you talking about, little mama? Don't try to talk now.
They are the ones that feel
quiet as a mouse, baby girl.
Now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense.
You like that big touchdown that he did?
Does your defense have enough left?
Hey, you don't. Hey, don't back talk me now.
Ravens 14.
I'm not running the clock out. I ran the ball. What you mean? How have I ran the clock out? How have I ran the clock out? I just scored, goofy. No, I won. I run the ball a lot, baby. Do I run the ball a lot? I ain't run the clock out. Yeah, I play. So I'm running with Derrick Henry. That's the reason I use him. He was mad. You stop it. That's part of the game. Take this whoop.
Jackson.
I don't need to run the clock out. Look, homie, I just intercepted it. Look, you can't do nothing. I just intercepted it. Yup. Better put some respect on my name. Hey, I'm on a win streak. I was just down 14-0. I come back. This will be my 5th, 6th, I think. Hey, I was on a 14-game win streak. What, like 5 days ago, Mom? Baby. It was like 5-6 days ago. That's pretty good, though, ain't it? Hell, I'm half blind, bro. I'm diabetic. It didn't fuck my eyes up, my hands up. I used to be a lot better. That's why I like running better, because, like, I can't focus on, I can't glance at shit. You know, like you'll glance around looking at shit. I can't do that. I didn't even accept it. I wasn't paying attention to where I was talking. But, man, it's messed that up, my peripheral. So I like run the ball because it's easier on my eyes, and when my hands are fucked up, I can't do them as fast as I used to. So I just try to play hard defense, run the ball good, throw the ball when I got to, and shit, get the points up there. Hope special teams do something, because I'm 37, so I've been playing Madden since it come out. I used to, you know how it is, return a kickoff 2 times a game sometimes. It's harder nowadays, though.
And he is stopped. 25 drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
Good catch. Even though he flipped around like that.
He's their first time out, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2.
Boy, I'm Roman Reigns in this bitch. Acknowledge me.
The shotgun, here's
on that ass. He gonna run.
To the right. He keeps it himself.
Oh, yeah.
And he's gonna be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Gain of 22 yards.
Here's first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
He gone. Ah, Lamar got him.
And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Hey, good game, bro. Good game.
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. See what they have for 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Toward the outside, he's got Andrews down the field.
Jackson's pass.
What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now, Jackson. Oh, a loose football. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Rashad Bateman.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Intended for Mark
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
On 3rd down, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good.
Speaking of running the clock out, you might as well run that clock out.
And if I said no, where I'm from, if you stop someone get
to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's into the hands of Wester. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. They'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. Now it's going to be third down. Again, it's Jackson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot downfield. And that is incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Baltimore.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the play.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And away we go from Wisconsin. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Moore on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're going to have the first down. Nice chunk of yards there, getting about 17 of them. Offensive line fast.
And the Packers first down.
To the air with Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Packers first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Love on 3rd and short. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. And forces 4th down.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Let's go.
4th down, here's Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on themselves. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And the return will bring him to the 20. That's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson out of the pistol. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast. And then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeover.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Henry. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield.